Something a lot of young men struggle with these days, including myself, is discipline. We have a wide array of information, all the tools we need to become successful. We know about being consistent, the compound effect, but we just can't get ourselves to do the work, right? We know that the only thing that's stopping us from becoming successful is at work. And we know about discipline, the difference between motivation and discipline, but we just can't get ourselves to do it. And you can't find anything out there to tell you how to become more disciplined. You'll search, how can I become more disciplined? And they'll give you something like write down your goals or some other stuff that just doesn't work, right? And I was reading Millionaire Fastlane the other day, and he was speaking about how ideas are useless, right? Anyone can come up with an idea, but the people that really become successful are the people who put that idea into effect, right? All the businesses you see around, all the successful people you see around, they're not geniuses. They're not like the first people to come up with that, right? There's 8 billion people in the world. People can come up with ideas very easily, but it's the people who put it into effect. And it's one of the most frustrating things about being a young man these days is that you know that what's holding you back is discipline, and it's very difficult to be disciplined when you've got all these distractions. And you'll search online, how do I become more disciplined, and there'll just be like useless information there. Now I'm going to give you a practical steps you can do to become more disciplined in this video. And the one thing I'll tell you is, and it's a mentality I'm trying to instill into all of you from my content, is there's no perfect guide out there that's going to make you more disciplined. There's no perfect routine, perfect whatever that's going to change your life. It's all about the mentality, okay? When it comes to discipline, you're not just going to wake up one day and become more disciplined. You're not going to find this new hack that's going to make you more disciplined. And I think that's the most important point I can give you, right? It's a slow burn. You hear about being consistent over a long period of time. It's a slow burn. You need to do it step by step, just progressively overloading. I learned this from Hamza. He was talking about NoFap and just discipline as well, like progressively overloading, right? You need to start by just forcing yourself, okay? Just force yourself to do something. You don't need to be like the most disciplined person in the world, right? If you're like a fat guy that's starting and you want to go to the gym, you're not going to start by going in and saying, oh, I'm going to go 90 days and I'm going to go to the gym every single day. I'm going to do 3-hour workouts every day. It's like, no. You start with a 3-day a week workout plan, right? And you go bit by bit. You might even start with like 30 minutes, and you seek to intensify it over time and to get better until you reach a point where you're training as optimally as you can, right? 6 days a week, push pull leg split, whatever. It's the same concept with discipline. Like, it's all about the mentality. It works everywhere, right? It's all about finding what works to get you to start doing the work. You know, you wake up, and a lot of people ask me about studying, because obviously there's a lot of young people who are learning how to who are in school and they want to learn how to study better, right? You start by just sitting down. Just get yourself to sit down and just do a little bit, right? Get yourself to do like 30 minutes, right? I think the sweet spot for deep work is 4 hours, right? The science shows that the maximum capacity for a human being to do deep work every day is 4 hours, right? Like, even all these people who go to work and they do 8-hour days, etc., the research shows like they're only working for about 2 or 3 hours, like proper, like deep work, deep focused work, where you're not doing anything else but focused on the task. And that's what you should aim to do when it comes to just being disciplined and just getting results in general, right? Just focus on the important things. And to get yourself to be disciplined, you want to just, if you tell yourself, I need to aim for 4 hours of deep work every day, that's something I instilled like 2 weeks ago, like just recently. I had to tell myself, like, it's 4 hours deep work. If you do 4 hours of deep work every single day, or not even every single day, 5 days a week, every week for over like a period of like 2 or 3 years, you will see results like you've never seen them before. Okay? So first of all, you need to get rid of like this mentality of just needing to do like as much work as you can from start to finish, right? It's about doing the important work. And once you do that, you put less pressure on yourself for working from like 8 to 8, right? Working like 12-hour days, like just sitting there studying in your room the whole day. Right, you need to aim to do important work, right? So it's the quality that's the most important. And once you seek to do that, there's a lot less pressure on you to feel like you need to work like all day long. And now once you focus on the quality of what you're doing, you progressively overload. You simply start with an hour, 30 minutes a day, and you increase it over time. That's how you build discipline. And then another thing that ties in with discipline is procrastination, of course. And one thing I actually learned in the last week recently was, when you can't get yourself to like do the work, like if you're sitting down and you really don't feel like doing the work, tell yourself, it's fine, I don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. But the catch is, you can't do anything else, right? The only thing you can do is sit there in boredom, in complete boredom. You can't do anything else. And I guarantee you, within 5 minutes, you'll be back to doing your work. Because the problem with procrastination is your brain is telling you there's something better to do. There's something else better to do. You know, you want to study, but it's like, I'd rather be sitting down watching Netflix or scrolling on TikTok or on YouTube. If you remove that option, you become so bored, you actually want to do the work. And that's what you should aim to do, to implement in your life. You don't want to just be every single thing you're doing. It's like, oh, I'm disciplined the whole day, all day, every day. It's like most people that are disciplined, they're not waking up and deciding whether or not to go on their phone or to wake up and go and shower and start studying or to go and work out. It's like they don't have that option. When you don't have that option, you're spending less of your time thinking about not doing that, and you're spending more of that energy on just going and thinking how you can do the task in the best possible way you can do it. They're focusing on the quality, right? They're not worried about the distractions. So the first thing you do is just get rid of your distractions and focus. You just make yourself bored, okay? If you make yourself bored, studying or doing work is not going to be as boring, and that's how you get yourself to do the work. And yeah, that's all I got for this video, guys. You let me know in the comments section what you guys want me to do next, and make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications.